You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. I know you're not outside today, so I'm sure you're watching this show today because it's too cold to go outside.
It's way too cold. I mean, I don't even have words for how cold I think it is today. You guys know I'm a beach girl. I love the sun. I love the warm weather. Today, no such luck, but I am in a pretty good mood.
That's right. We're in a good mood today. We got a great show lined up. Some fun stuff just for you. Hollywood Minute, video of the day.
That's right, and then celebrity birthdays, and of course that know-it-all department with the fact that you just can't wait for. From him, talking a little bit about today's guest, the American Red Cross, always doing something. They're doing a blood drive with Suburban Propane. You guys, go out and donate blood, super important. Yep. As well as the town of Andrews, always something fun going on. We're going to tell you about an event you can participate in.
All right, now listen to this. A grandma, and she plays the drums like you've never seen before. You're going to see her do it today on this show.
She's going to get you for saying that.
Listen, plus, the pet of the day is here. She told me she's a grandma. I'm a grandpa.
Okay.
Pet of the day, all kinds of fun stuff in just a moment. But we'll be back after the Hollywood Minute.
The annual NAMM Music Convention took place in Anaheim, California over the weekend, where 80s pop icon Tiffany talked about new music she's releasing this year.
The new album is incredible. I can't really pick a single, to be honest with you, so it's a good place to be. But so far, I think it's a song called Lost Inside, which is like this punk kind of, a little bit of Ramones, a little bit of Blondie, a little bit of Go-Go's, all the people I love.
You married me.
It was a whirlwind. It was the happiest time of my life.
Tyler Perry's A Fall from Grace has arrived on Netflix. The director says he isn't trying to make a specific statement or send a message with the new thriller starring Crystal Fox.
This isn't a movie where I'm trying to make a statement. I'm trying to move anybody in either way other than just good old-fashioned down-home entertainment with some incredible actors and actresses, and she is definitely at the top of my list.
Awards season news. Shorts TV announces the 15 Oscar-nominated short subjects are headed to theaters. Films nominated in the categories of animated, live action, and documentary short films will debut in New York on the 29th and then across the U.S. in selected theaters on the 31st. In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
All right, certainly an odd sight by any stretch. A fully grown elephant was captured wandering through a hotel in Sri Lanka. The woman who tweeted the video says her mom recorded the wild elephant walking through the Jetwing Yala Hotel. You can see the elephant walking through the hallway.
Poking at different things with its trunk. The woman says the hotel is near the Yala National Forest, which is also a wildlife sanction. She says the elephants are culturally important in that area and can often be seen in public places. Maybe he was trying to check in to get a room for the night. Might have been a little cold outside.
Probably not, but that's pretty. Can you imagine opening your door and there's an elephant walking by?
Man, no, I can't imagine that. All right, let's look at today. Today is, of course, Tuesday, January 21st, and this is, this is National Hugging Day, and
that's right. It's also make sure you've got your coat.
Yes, and it's also International Squirrel Appreciation Day.
What?
I cannot believe it. I heard it on the radio today. All right, let's check out birthdays today. 1950, Billy Ocean. The man is 70 years old, a singer, Caribbean queen, lover boy, and he's also a Grammy Award winner. And before fame now, he was a tailor.
Oh, okay. 1956, Gina Davis, 64 years old, actress in the movies Thelma and Louise, Beetlejuice, and Stuart Little, and won an Academy Award for The Accidental Tourist in 1988. Debuted also in the 1982 film Tootsie.
All right, 1987, Brandon Crawford, he's 33 years old. He's a shortstop for San Francisco Giants, and he helped them win the World Series in 2012 and 2004. All right, today in history, 1954. The first atomic submarine is launched, the USS Nautilus.
Okay, 1976, the first commercial Concorde flight took place.
All right, listen up, all of you people that love Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all of that.
Okay.
If you're going to China It is against the law. It's banned. No Facebook, no Instagram, or no Twitter in China. Since you see kids today going to China, all of them would end up in jail.
I didn't know that.
It's banned. Can you believe that?
It actually might be a good thing. Sometimes social media is not so good.
That's it from the Know It All department today. We got a great show lined, some fun stuff. Amanda and I are going to be here for about 28 more minutes. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Good Tuesday afternoon. Is it cold enough for you yet? I tell you what, everyone's telling me how cold it is. If I had $1 for every time I've heard the word cold today, lunch would be on me. And here's why. 37. Notice that north wind coming in right now at 21 miles per hour. Clear skies, but temperatures just aren't moving a whole lot for today. It's going to stay very, very cold from sun up to sundown. And you can see the wind chills coming in right now. This is how it feels across the area. 26 in Hartsville, even this afternoon. 25 is that feels like temperature in Johnsonville, and it still feels like the mid and upper 20s right along the Grand Strand. So they're not moving a lot today. Notice the air temperature coming in still just slightly above freezing now. It's taking us all day to get above freezing, and as soon as we get to our highs today around 42, back down we'll go into our Tuesday night into Wednesday morning with wind chills back into the teens by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. Notice how the very cold air has extended across the eastern half. Notice Minneapolis this morning at daybreak, if you joined us on Good Morning Carolinas, we were at 1 below in Minneapolis. They've gained about 11 degrees here, 12 above this afternoon, 37 in Myrtle Beach, and Miami is making a little bit of a comeback, even cool for them in South Florida at 64. They actually had winter weather advisories in place across Central Florida this morning. Believe it or not, they are part of the conversation. Just shows you how pronounced the cold weather has been and also how far south it has gone. Notice we'll get a little bit of a warm up, however, just going up the ladder each and every day. Tomorrow afternoon, a little bit warmer than what we'll have today, a little bit warmer by Thursday, and even warmer by your Friday. Highs will return to the low to mid 60s by Friday. But that warm up does come with higher rain chances, so we'll say dry between now and then. By Friday, look for some showers to develop, especially into late in the day on Friday through Friday night, as well as into early Saturday morning. As it's timed out now, this is the system that's going to work in, bringing us the better chances for the last day of the work week. And some of those showers may get here late Thursday night and setting up for a wet day on Friday. And then your weekend forecast is looking to be a nice one. We'll dry out just in time for those outdoor weekend plans. And you can see it here on your 10-day forecast. Notice by Saturday morning, 30%, but that's the first part of your day as it stands now. And then we'll stay dry through your Sunday and your inland 10-day forecast. Day in and day out, upper 20s like tomorrow morning as well Thursday morning. But by Thursday afternoon, we will almost double those temperatures as we head into your Friday with highs returning to the lower 60s.
All right, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, it's time for Pet of the Day. And Savannah has a pet with her.
She sure does. Savannah from Grand Strand Humane Society. You guys come every week. You know, an adoptable pet. Who do you have with us today?
This is Cuddles.
Oh,
she's
Cuddles.
one of the very few small dogs we have at the moment. She's a little bit older. I'm not exactly sure how old she is, but she's a Chihuahua mix. As you can see, she has very long legs. She's very tall for a Chihuahua.
She has long, nice, pretty legs.
She
now,
does.
Was she an owner surrender? Is she a stray? Tell me about that. Or do you not know?
I am not 100% sure.
Okay. Does she behave like she maybe has lived in a house?
She's super good.
Sweet.
She does really good in the car. She doesn't bark a whole lot or anything like that. So that leads me to think that she probably was in a home at some point.
Probably housebroken is our guess. Okay, very good. So she's probably great with kids, but you can always, how do we do that? If I wanted to adopt her, what do I need to do?
So we always advise that if you have any kids, especially if you have very young kids, that you bring them with you to the shelter. We do meet and greets. If you have any other pets in the house or anything like that, just to make sure that everybody's going to get along before you get them into the home.
Okay, all right.
All right, y'all got anything coming up this weekend? Anything, any
We
events?
do. We're going to be at the Lowe's food location down in Surfside. They are holding a cookout for us. They're going to be selling hot dogs, hamburgers for just a couple bucks, and all those proceeds are going to go to the shelter. They are also going to have some of our much needed wish list items that you can buy at a discounted price to donate to the shelter.
So Lowe's Foods, it's like across from Target in the plaza
on
over there.
544, yes.
Okay.
Oh, that
very
sounds
good.
like a lot of fun then. We can come by and get people to do that and help buy that. All right, now talk about adoptions. This is what's so great now. You're open 7 days a week.
We are. We're open Monday through Sunday from 12 to 6.
Okay, so at any point, there's really no excuse not to, don't shop, go adopt a pet. There's tons of them. I mean, look how sweet she is right there.
There's so many people who'd rather go out and spend $500-600 to, buy a pet when you can go to the shelter and find a pet that fits you.
That's right.
Absolutely, and they all just, after you give them the time they need to adjust, they're really like the sweetest, most loving.
And it takes a little while. It takes a month or so.
It does. You never know where that animal has come from. You don't know what they've been through. So the adjustment period for each animal is always different. Some animals may take just a week or two. Some may take a couple months.
All right. Very
All
good.
Right. Savannah,
I like
thank you. All right, Cuddles, we're going to try to get you adopted. All right. We got more coming up. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
All right, a very special guest here today. I won't say a grandma, but a Myrtle Beach local
She's a grandma.
woman.
She told me.
I know. Guess what? She doesn't play your traditional instruments that you would think. Organ, piano. She plays the drums, and she's absolutely awesome at it.
She is something else. Well,
That's right.
Give us a little bit right here. We're going to see some video in a minute. Now, let's show us a little something.
That is awesome.
That's nothing.
That's nothing. You're going to see
compared to
some
what
video.
you're going to see in a minute. Now, when did you start, taking up drums?
I was 13.
Why? You were 13?
Everyone asks why, but it was just in me.
Yeah.
I
You just
had
wanted
to
to do
play.
it.
I had to. It was just, I was a drummer. I was born a drummer, I feel.
Did you start playing when you were in, middle school, high school? You said 13, right?
13.
Was it with the school?
No, it wasn't. It didn't have anything to do with school. We were lucky enough to have a drum and bugle corps in my small hometown in Upper Michigan.
Wow.
The population was 6,000 something, but we were lucky enough to have that. So I saw the parades constantly growing up, and I said, I want to play the drums.
Did you ever play in a band? Did you ever get in a band?
Oh, yeah. I've been in bands since 17, off and on.
Oh, that's cool.
Very good. And now you're here, and you teach drum lessons locally.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what you do.
Right now, I'm teaching online more so.
Online?
I've heard about that.
Really? Mm-hmm. All right. How can they find out where you are?
Well, you can go to my Instagram page at Taylor.Dorothea.
Okay.
My Facebook page is DT Drummer Lady.
I love it.
I like that. All right, you got to see some action.
Well,
I want to see some action.
Yeah, we've got
Watch
some video.
This. Watch
Okay.
this. Watch her. Boy, yeah, I mean, you're tearing it up. I love this.
Now, when people hear you say, I'm here, like we saw your little commercial you made. I'm here to play in the band. Do they expect drums?
No.
Yeah,
No.
not at all.
No. So that was the whole premise of that video, they're not expecting a lady,
playing
an
drums.
older lady, to be a drummer, and so we kind of get pushed aside. So that's
Do you play for a church or a band or something right now, other than teaching?
Not right this minute, no.
Okay.
But I do churches. I do different churches. I play. Tabor City has a really good, almost a show choir, and I do their Easter show. I do their Christmas shows, things like that. But as of last month, the rock band that I was in, I'm not playing with them anymore.
Oh, man. All right,
But
now,
how cool is that, a rock band?
Yeah, I know it. Now you go, and after you got a huge set of drums, I'm sure, at home.
Oh, I have
do
a
you
drum
play?
studio.
How often do you play?
At the house? I try at least once a day, but I always have my practice pad and
So you
sticks
can keep practicing.
by my chair when I'm watching TV.
So you can
I
just
always practice, keep my hands going.
And for people who have kids and they might want to get into their drums, they think, oh, that's way too loud, we can't do that. But you've got the practice pad for them, and then they can come to
That's
you.
why I brought this today.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy a drum set. The important thing is to have a practice pad and sticks to learn the basics.
Rhythm.
If you have no interest in the practice pad,
let me hold
then you're
it.
not
Let me
going
hold
to.
it.
You're not a real
Then you're
drummer.
not going to be a drummer.
All right, let's see if I'm going to be a drummer here. Okay. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not a chance. Let me see that. Ow! Let me see that. Let me
It's
try.
always fun here. It's always fun. All right.
We'll be
stay
right
with us.
back.
We'll be right back. Thanks for being with us.
You're welcome.
All right, in the small community of Andrews, there's always something going on. They've got something coming up. This weekend, I think, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Wow,
That's right.
listen to it. The mayor's here with us, and he brought his bride with him.
How
All right.
sweet. How about that? Mayor, let's talk first a little bit about this event, the TEDx. Why is this such a big deal for the town of Andrews? I was reading up on it. It's pretty cool.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Well, TEDx actually gives Andrews an opportunity to talk to folks outside across the country about new ideas. And so Andrews right now is still on the recovering from the economic decline back in the late 90s. And so we've made some progress over the last four and a half years, but we're at a point now where we need to now listen into some of the experts from across the country, say now how can we continue to advance Andrews? And we believe this is the right platform for it. Again, we have experts in economics, social, health, wealth, all those folks will come to Andrews.
It was just pretty cool because normally it's on a lot of bigger cities and stuff.
Absolutely.
But to come to Andrews, that's pretty awesome for you guys. Let's talk TEDx Andrews.
Yes.
What does this mean for people who are not familiar?
Well, my name is Denisha McCleary. I'm actually the licensee for the TED organization to be able to bring this event to Andrews. And for those who are unfamiliar, the TED organization is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to advancing ideas worth sharing. And they do that by hosting talks and conferences that they share throughout the world. And TEDx Andrews, like all TEDx events, is an independently organized TED Talk.
Sure.
And it's licensed by the TED organization.
All right, now it's coming up Saturday. Now, who can come to this? Who can come to this?
Anyone can come. Well, again, the TEDx rules are pretty strict, so we can only have 100 guests.
Okay.
100. Okay. And so anyone, and again, we're looking for folks, from the local community, anyone in industry, entertainment, and you'll hear about some of the guests that are coming. So we're reaching across the spectrum in terms of all the disciplines that are welcome to come and learn from these experts.
They can go to that website that was just up there a few minutes ago. We had a website up there a minute ago telling them.
Yes, that is the TEDx Andrews Facebook page, where again you'll get all of the detailed information on all of our guests that are coming in.
Great.
And I'll tell you again how this ties into Andrews, which again, the theme for this one is the manifest destiny. And so all of the speakers coming there will talk to you about how to set that path again on to recovery or moving forward, advancing whatever it is that is your focus. And
Okay.
again, we're talking industry, entertainment. Sue Ham is going to be there. I
Yeah,
think you're
she's
familiar
great.
with her.
She's
Yes.
been on the show before. Yes, this is something. Small communities have always got to continue to look at ways to promote and make their area better.
Absolutely.
And this is a good thing for them. Now, how long have you been involved with?
Well, I've been involved from the start. I was the person who had the concept to bring TEDx to Andrews because
great.
I think for so long, small communities like Andrews have been left out of global conversation.
They get overlooked.
Yeah, so I wanted to be able to make that process more inclusive.
Well, thank you.
Very good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Good to see you guys. I
All
hope
right,
you
we
have a
got
wonderful
more
time.
coming up. I'm going to tell you about a blood drive when we come back.
All right, American Red Cross always doing great things for the community. Right now, a blood drive they do quarterly with Suburban Propane, a lot of other events coming up, but donating blood, something really, really important for everybody to do in this area.
That's right. Let's talk about this particular, blood drive, Amy. Now let's talk a little bit about this one, where it's going to be and all.
So we've got, today we're at the city of Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, okay.
And tomorrow we're going to be at Coastal Carolina University all day, 11 to 5.
Okay.
Right.
Yes. And Suburban Propane has been a huge
Sponsor. Help you.
Yes, Red Cross sponsor. If you come to our blood drives, as you did in December, as you will in the spring, they're the ones who are behind this $5 Amazon gift cards. We couldn't do it without them.
Cool.
So yes, we're so thankful for their partnership and all of their employees who come out and roll up a sleeve.
All right, now right now we're talking
Yeah.
about blood. Is it in
Yeah.
how are y'all in good shape right now or not?
No,
Okay.
we're still recovering
From the summer.
Yeah, and from the holidays.
I was about to say.
Yeah, we've got Christmas and now it's cold, so people don't want to go out. So we only have about 3 days, a little less than 3 days of O blood on hospital shelves. So if you are O, you might hear from the Red Cross, please come on in and help us. Only 7% of the population has that, and that's what's needed when there's an emergency in a hospital.
It can be used for any type
Anybody,
of
yeah.
emergency.
Universal.
All right, now if there's not one of these drives that you just mentioned, what can they do? They can come by the office, can't they?
Sure, there's We have an office at Carolina Forest in the Kroger Shopping Plaza that's open 7 days a week, or just go to redcrossblood.org, make an appointment, and it'll speed everything up.
Any stipulations when donating blood that you might need to know, medical conditions, that kind of thing? Anything?
Sure. So one, you need to make sure that you're feeling healthy that day.
Yes.
So if you're feeling well, if you recently got a flu shot, you can still come and donate blood. And we have a medication list that's on redcrossblood.org. Just double check.
Okay, great.
How about diabetics? You know, a person that's diabetic, they can.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We welcome you to roll up a sleeve.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I tell you, how long you been with the Red Cross now?
So I've been with the Red Cross 6.5 years. I've been right here in our community 1.5 years, and I'm so thankful.
Wow,
Everybody's here so nice.
That's so funny. The first time she was on the show, I think you had been here maybe a month,
Just
or not
got
even
here.
a couple weeks maybe, and it's already been that long, and you're doing great things for the community.
All right.
Thank you so
the Red
much.
Cross, let me tell you, they do more than just blood drives. If there's a
Yes.
disaster somewhere, they're going to be there. They'll send
That's right.
people out of Myrtle Beach to help too.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All
We
right.
were in
Thank
Mullins
you, Amy.
last night, and thank you
Good
so
time?
much.
Good turnout?
Great.
All right. Thanks,
Thank
Amy.
you.
We appreciate it.
All right, stick around. We've got more coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, we had a great time today. If you're still looking about being on the cooking show, give me a call here, and we'll set you up coming up in February. We've got a lot of them so far, and I got to go through them and pick them out. But we hope to get you on our cooking show.
That's
coming up
right.
in
And the
February.
best thing about it, we get to be the taste testers.
That's
I can
right.
hardly wait. We hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Okay, stay warm, grab a coat, stay inside, whatever you need to do. I know some people love it, so enjoy the cold weather.
That's right. I'm going to be inside, and let me see. I'm going home, watch cowboy movies, take a nap. Sound pretty good to me. Hey, what
That's
else can you do
awesome.
today?
Hope you guys
Thank
have a
you.
wonderful afternoon. If you missed the show, head on over to WPDE.com. All the shows are archived right there. You can click on them and watch anything you want. We'll
All
see
right,
you
we
guys
hope
later.
to see you tomorrow, everybody.
Have a
Have a
good
great
one.
day.